Okay, on the Toronto Maple Leafs page, we don't know what the Auston Matthews injury is. We're all throwing darts. Oh, it's his neck. No, it must be his back. He's not taking one-timers. That must be a upper/lower back. We flat out don't know. But if you're a Maple Leafs fan, you're not feeling very good about your team right now or your team's prospects right now. One of the questions, we'll get to this in a second, has to be the Four Nations question for Auston Matthews if he's battling this. But where are you, Nick Laberga, on the Auston Matthews injury today?
Simple question. What are we doing here? Like, last time I checked, it's 2025. It is January 2nd, 2025. You're first in the Atlantic Division.
Mm-hmm.
You're 9-5 without your captain. You've been fine. Hell, your power play's better without the guy. What is this, rush to get him back in the lineup? Like, he's taking these morning skates with a non-contact jersey, but then, very perplexed and puzzled by sort of the wording of his little scrum the other day. Why not just shut this guy down for a couple of weeks and see how his body reacts? Part of me just wonders, and I hope not. I hope this is not the case. I wonder about what's happening in early February and if this is part of the equation and the conversation. I don't know if you agree with that.
Well, here, let me follow one thing up there really quickly. When you look at the record without Auston Matthews, what does that tell you about this team? And I'm not suggesting for 1 second that they're a better team without Auston Matthews. That would be folly. I mean, yeah, we're going to take almost 70 goals out of the lineup, and somehow we're going to be better. But isn't this a statement on the rest of that team? Like, if I told you at the beginning of the season, Nick, you know what? Let's take 70 goals out of the lineup. Let's take the new captain out of the lineup. Where do you think this Maple Leafs team is going to be? This Maple Leafs team is just fine. Thank you very much. You're obviously going to be a better team without him, but I think that this does show something. I don't know what it is, but here I go again. Carter Hutton was talking about this a couple of weeks ago, saying every year we say, well, this Leafs team is different. This Leafs team is different. It does feel like this Leafs team is different.
All I would say to Matthews, pack your bags, head off to Robidoux Island. We'll see you in the playoffs, buddy. Very Kucherov, very Mark Stone. It's not going to happen, but you're so right. I think it's an indictment on the plan, the improved blue line. Craig Berube has done a great job. Lane Lambert has done an excellent job. We went over our New Year's resolutions today. Majorly concerned with Mark Savard in the power play right now. Ultimately, it's cost them playoffs in the past. If this continues, then I think this time around it's going to cost them. But the crease is solidified with Anthony Stolarz. When healthy, him and Wall are a really, really good tandem. But I think it has to be an indictment on the team on sort of pulling their weight. And we've seen it with a different variation, whether it's Tavares, Nylander, Marner, Matthews. Whenever one of these guys or a couple of these guys leaves the lineup for some reason, Marek, they really, really pick up their weight and do their thing. But this is going to become a bigger story over the next couple of weeks if we don't have any clarity on it, right?
If you enjoyed that video, and we certainly hope that you do, please hit the subscribe button right there here at Daily Faceoff. I will put this lineup up against any hockey lineup anywhere. It all gets underway at 9 o'clock Eastern with Morning Cup of Hockey. That is Johnny Lazarus. That is Colby Cohen. Then at noon, it's DFO Live. And then 3 o'clock Eastern, The Sheet. Get caught up on everything in hockey.